Most tourists are missing this hidden European coastline, but investors are already capitalizing on it. Montenegro is small, a quiet gem on the Adriatic Sea, green mountains, blue water. It offers a rare slice of the Mediterranean that feels undiscovered. Crowds flock to its more famous neighbors. Montenegro stays a place of quiet wonder. The air feels different here, filled with the scent of pine trees and the salty sea. The coastline is long and deeply indented. It creates dramatic bays and sheltered coves. The water is remarkably clear and inviting. Old towns with stone walls sit right by the sea. They look as if they have been there for 1,000 years. Behind them, steep mountains rise almost directly from the water's edge. Nature, history, a slower pace of life. Pay attention to this quiet gem, because its secret is getting out. The Bay of Kotor is the heart of coastal Montenegro. It is often mistaken for a fjord. The bay is actually a submerged river canyon. It snakes inland from the Adriatic, creating a protected and stunningly beautiful waterway. Nestled at its deepest point is the town of Kotor. It is a UNESCO World Heritage Site for good reason. The town is completely encircled by formidable stone walls. These walls climb high up the steep hillside behind it. Inside, a maze of narrow cobblestone streets opens into small, charming squares. It feels like stepping into a miniature Venice, but without the overwhelming crowds. The sound of church bells echoes off the ancient stones. The smell of fresh coffee drifts from hidden cafes. Every corner reveals a new detail. A carved stone balcony, a faded coat of arms, or a quiet courtyard filled with flowers. The main attraction is the walk up the 1,350 steps to the fortress of San Giovanni. The effort is rewarded with one of the most iconic views in the Balkans. You can see the entire bay spread out below, with the red-tiled roofs of the old town clustered at its edge. Just a short boat ride away lies Perast, a tiny, peaceful town that seems frozen in time. It has a rich maritime history, evident in the grand stone palaces that line its single waterfront street. The town has a slow, deliberate pace, sitting by the water, drinking a coffee, and watching the boats glide by. The highlight is a trip to its 2 tiny islands, including the artificial Our Lady of the Rocks, built over centuries by local seamen. If Kotor is the soul of the coast, Budva is its lively heart. Budva is famous for its sandy beaches. Budva is famous for its vibrant nightlife. The Budva Riviera stretches for miles, dotted with beautiful beaches and modern hotels. The Old Town, or Stari Grad, is a charming walled city that juts out into the sea, a maze of narrow streets and squares. Here the atmosphere is more energetic, bustling shops, lively bars, and restaurants serving fresh seafood. In the summer, Budva comes alive with festivals, concerts, and open-air performances. The beaches around Budva are some of the best in Montenegro: Mogren, Jazz, Bečići, well equipped with sunbeds, umbrellas, and water sports. Budva blends its ancient history with a modern resort feel, attracting families and young travelers alike. A few miles south lies Montenegro's most photographed spot, Sveti Stefan. 15th century stone houses cluster on a tiny islet, linked to the mainland by a narrow causeway. For decades it was a playground for the rich and famous, Hollywood stars and royalty. Today it is home to the luxury Aman Sveti Stefan. Access is restricted to guests, but the view from the shore is for all. Beaches on either side offer crystal clear waters and island views, and nearby Prešno feels relaxed and upscale, a glimpse of Montenegro's high-end potential. Tivat was once a quiet, unassuming town on the Bay of Kotor, a naval shipyard and a sleepy waterfront. In the last decade, it has undergone a remarkable transformation. The catalyst is Porto Montenegro, a world-class superyacht marina built on the old shipyard. It has turned Tivat into one of the most glamorous destinations on the Adriatic. Palm-lined promenades, designer boutiques, waterfront restaurants. It feels more like Monaco or Saint-Tropez than a town in the Balkans. The arrival of Porto Montenegro has had a ripple effect throughout Tivat. It has attracted a wealthy international crowd, spurring luxury hotels, high-end apartments, and new businesses. The town's airport has expanded, with more international flights than ever before. Tivat shows how strategic, large-scale investment can reshape a destination and put Montenegro on the map for high-spending tourists. Inspired by this success, Lustica Bay brings a marina, a golf course, hotels and residences, self-contained communities creating new hubs of activity and investment. Tivat integrates modern development while retaining local charm. Traditional markets and cafes remain, even as the focus shifts. Montenegro is signaling to investors that it is open for business, embracing foreign investment, and aiming to compete on a global stage. Tivat is now a symbol of the new Montenegro, serious about its ambitions. One of Montenegro's most compelling advantages is its affordability. For travelers and investors alike, the country offers significant value compared to its more established neighbors. A holiday in Montenegro costs considerably less than a similar trip to Italy or Croatia. The price difference is noticeable across the board. Hotel rooms, apartment rentals, meals, and daily activities are all more reasonably priced. This allows a high-quality experience without the high-end price tag. Your money simply goes further here. A family can enjoy a week on the Adriatic for a fraction of the cost just a few miles north. A couple can dine at a fine waterfront restaurant in Kotor for the price of a simple pizza in Portofino. Property prices on the coast remain below comparable Mediterranean locations. A Budva sea view apartment might cost half as much as in Dubrovnik. A historic stone house near Kotor could be bought and renovated for the price of a small studio in Tuscany. As popularity grows and infrastructure improves, prices are likely to rise. Progress toward EU membership boosts confidence, creating a window of opportunity for those who act now. Smart investors are looking at Montenegro with keen interest, a country with all the right ingredients for growth. Stunning natural beauty, a strategic location, a government actively encouraging foreign investment. Simple data points tell a compelling story. Arrivals have steadily increased year after year. Occupancy rates in popular coastal towns often exceed 90% in peak summer. This indicates strong, consistent demand. Demand for short-term rentals is particularly high, Airbnb, Booking.com, as many prefer the space of a private apartment. Buying an apartment in a good location can provide steady income during the tourist season. Rental yields in prime coastal areas can be very attractive, especially given lower purchase prices. The process for foreigners is relatively straightforward, and Montenegro uses the euro, eliminating exchange rate risk for Eurozone investors. Taxes are among the lowest in Europe, part of broader pro-business policies designed to attract capital and fuel development. Major infrastructure and EU negotiations point to a future that is more connected, more developed, and more integrated with Europe. Investing now is a bet that this beautiful small country is on a path to sustained growth. The investment opportunities are diverse, catering to different budgets and levels of ambition. The most common entry point is buying a residential apartment for rental, a modern flat near Budva or in Tivat, or a smaller apartment in an older building within walking distance of Kotor's old town. The key is location, sea views, and easy access to the beach and amenities. This is a relatively simple investment that can generate passive income. Another option, renovating old stone houses. The bays of Kotor and Lustica are dotted with character properties. With vision and a skilled team, you can restore one to its former glory. A beautifully restored stone house in a prime location can become a highly desirable and profitable asset. For those with more capital, developing a boutique hotel taps into demand for unique, authentic stays with a personal touch. Historic buildings in Kotor or Perast can blend old-world charm with modern luxury, highly profitable if executed well. Beyond property, growing tourism needs tours, activities and transport, plus bespoke concierge services for high-net-worth clients. Marinas create opportunities in yacht maintenance, provisioning and cruise services. These service businesses require local knowledge and operational expertise, but offer exposure to the tourism boom without buying property. No investment is without risk. Approach Montenegro with open eyes and careful research. The property market is still developing, and regulations can be unclear or change. Hire a reputable local lawyer and a trusted real estate agent to navigate the process. Verify titles and ensure paperwork is in order. Thorough due diligence is your best protection. Tourism is seasonal. strong summer peaks, quiet winters. So plan your financials accordingly. Year-round tourism is growing, from hiking and skiing to adventure sports, with spring and autumn gaining popularity as infrastructure improves. Sustainability is critical. Uncontrolled development and over-tourism could harm Montenegro's greatest asset, its environment. Government and communities increasingly focus on projects that are eco-friendly, respect local architecture, and contribute to the community. Montenegrin culture is warm and welcoming. Relationships matter. Business often runs on trust and personal connections. Learn a few words, respect traditions, and integrate with the local fabric. It's good manners and good business. Successful investments blend in and lift up the places they touch. That balance is how Montenegro protects its magic while it grows. We began with a simple observation. Most tourists are still missing this hidden coastline, but the secret is getting out. Each year, more articles are written, more flights are added, more travelers discover Montenegro. It is no longer unknown, but not yet mainstream or overcrowded. It exists in a sweet spot. You can still find quiet beaches and authentic experiences with growing infrastructure that makes travel easy. For the traveler, the message is clear. Go now. Walk Kotor's walls at dawn. Swim a secluded cove. Eat fresh fish in Perast. For the investor, the opportunity is now. Prices are still reasonable. The growth trend is clear. The government is supportive. But markets evolve quickly. The value gap that exists today will likely narrow in the coming years. Early investors have the potential to see the greatest returns as Montenegro integrates with Europe. This requires careful research, professional advice, and a long-term vision. It is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It is a chance to be part of a compelling growth story. Montenegro is a country of immense potential. Its journey is just beginning. Whether you come as a traveler seeking beauty or as an investor seeking value, the time to look closely is now. This quiet gem on the Adriatic is starting to shine brightly. Follow travel and investment trends to discover tomorrow's destinations today.